Hello mga ka-isip math, it's me again Teacher Koy and welcome to Isip Math Tutorial. And for today's video, pag-usapan po natin yung week 5 ng ating Mathematics 8. But before that, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and press that notification bell so that you'll be updated on my videos. Okay, so yung topic po natin this week is rectangular coordinate system and linear function and its application. So grade 8 Mathematics, week 5 from day 1 to 4. So I'm using learning activity sheets. School year 2020-2021. This is naka-milk base na po tayo. Learning activity sheets po yung ginamit natin since ito po yung binigay ng ating division dito sa aming division sa Bohol. So our objectives for our day 1, our competency is illustrates the rectangular coordinate system and its uses. The objective is to describe the rectangular coordinate system and its uses. And for day 2, our competency is illustrates linear equation in two variables, and our objective is to identify linear equation in two variables. And for our day 3 and 4, our competency is illustrates and finds the slope of a line given 2 points, equation, and a graph. So our objectives to illustrate and find the slope of a line given 2 points and the equation, and to find the slope of a line given the graph. Okay. So, day 1, to describe the rectangular coordinate system and its uses. Okay, so the rectangular plane or the Cartesian plane in honor of the French mathematician René Descartes, who is known as the father of modern mathematics. The rectangular plane consists of two perpendicular number lines that meet at the point of origin and divided the plane into 4 regions called quadrants. Alam po natin kung ano po yung itsura ng number line, di ba? It is composed of infinitely many points. Each point on a coordinate plane corresponds one ordered pair. Pag sinabi natin ordered pair, mayroong value ni x at saka ni y. The first coordinate of a point is called the x coordinate or abscissa, and the second coordinate is called y coordinate or the ordinate. Okay, so para mas maintindihan po natin, ito po yun. Since na-divide po siya into 4 quadrants, di ba? Ito po yung itsura niya. Ito po yung ating rectangular coordinate system. Dalawang number line or dalawang perpendicular na number lines. Tapos nag-meet sila sa point of origin na 0. And it divides the plane into 4 regions called quadrant. We have quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and quadrant 4. Okay, so sa number line, di ba alam natin na yung number line, yung point of origin ay 0, di ba? 0. Tapos yung papuntang right are all positive numbers. Tapos yung papuntang left are all negative numbers. So same also with this one. Ito po yung x natin, x-axis yung horizontal. Yung vertical po natin is y-axis, di ba? 0, point of origin. So lahat ng numbers na papunta sa right are all positive. Kung sa x-axis po tayo makabase, di ba? So, positive papuntang right from 0 or from point of origin. Tapos, lahat ng numbers papunta sa left are all negative. Same also with the y-axis. Lahat ng numbers papunta sa taas or pataas are all positive numbers. At sa lahat ng numbers also papunta sa baba or pa-down are all negative numbers. So, therefore, sa quadrant 1 po natin, since ito po yung quadrant 1 natin, ito po yung si x, papunta sa right. Ito po si y, papunta sa taas. So, therefore, the value of x is positive and the value of y is positive. Sa quadrant 1. Okay. So, sa quadrant 2 na po natin, ito po yung x. Dito na po siya. Ito sa left na po siya. So, papunta dito sa left side. Tapos, yung y papunta sa taas. So, since this is papunta sa left, yung x po natin, so, our sign sa x is negative. Diba? Tapos yung y po natin papunta sa taas or going up. Sign na po ang sign sa ating y is positive. So, ibig sabihin po niyan, negative po yung lahat ng value ni x sa quadrant 2, tapos positive po yung lahat ng value ni y sa quadrant 2. For our quadrant 3, ito po siya. Ito po si x, di ba? Tapos ito po si y. So, papunta sa left si x, papunta dito sa baba si y. So, lahat po ng value ni x dito sa quadrant 3 are all negative. At sa lahat po ng value ni y dito sa quadrant 3 are all negative. Okay. So, sa quadrant 4 naman, Ito po si x, di ba, papunta sa right. Tapos si y papunta dito sa baba. So lahat ng value ni x sa quadrant 4 are all positive. So lahat po ng value ni y dito sa quadrant 4 is also negative. Okay? So, ito po siya. Pag mag-locate po tayo ng point, for example, we have here negative 5 and positive 4. Diba? X is negative 5 and y is positive 4. Diba? Yung first po natin na value is x kasi x and y po kasi ito. Ordered pair, x and y. So, negative 5. Ito po sa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Negative 5. And our positive 4, y is 1, 2, 3, 4. So, ito po yung point nila. Okay, negative 5 and positive 4. Sa quadrant to. Sa quadrant 1 naman po tayo. We have here positive 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yung x natin positive 4. Then ating y positive 3. 1, 2, 3. So ito po yung point natin. Positive 4 and positive 3. Sa quadrant 3 po, negative 3. So 1, 2, 3. Negative 3. Then negative 2. 1, 2. Ito po negative 2. So ito po yung point po natin, location ng point. Sa quadrant 4 po is positive 2 yung x, tapos negative 4 yung y. So 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4. Ito po siya. Positive 2 si x. Ito po siya. So ito po yung location ng point po natin. Okay. So, day 2, to identify linear equations in two variables. A linear equation is an equation in two variables which can be written in the forms of standard form ax plus by is equal to c, where a, b, and c are integers. And y is equal to mx plus b. Okay, y is equal to 3x minus 7. And we have also y is equal to 2 over 3 or 2/3 x minus 5. This is a slope-intercept form or the y standard form. The following equations are not linear. Ito po siya. Y is equal to 5x squared plus 3 because the degree is not 1. Ito, x. Diba? 5x squared. So, dapat hindi po ito siya squared. So, dapat 5x lang po, hindi po squared yung exponent niya. And 8x plus square root of negative y is equal to 5. This is not a linear equation. Bakit? Negative 2 or square root of negative 2 is not an integer. Okay. So, we have here exercises. Write L if the equation is linear and write NL with reason if the equation is not linear. Okay, for our number 1, we have here x plus y is equal to 5. This is a linear equation. Okay, ax plus by plus c. Yung ating numerical coefficient, ating x is 1. So y also is 1. Okay, so 2x plus y cubed is equal to 10. So this is not a linear equation dahil dito yung exponent ng ating y na variable is 3. So dapat 1 lang po siya. Okay, ito y is equal to negative 8x plus 1/3. This is a linear equation in a form of y standard form or the slope-intercept form. Okay, so number 4 is y is equal to negative x, yung exponent ay negative 1 plus 2. So this is not a linear equation because of this exponent na negative 1. How about this one? X plus 2 over 7y is equal to 5. This is a linear equation. Ito po. AX, yung numerical coefficient po ng x is 1. Yung numerical coefficient ng y is 2 over 7. So this is a linear equation. Okay, so day 3. Illustrate and find the slope of a line given 2 points and the equation. So a line can be described by its steepness or slope. Steepness, di ba? Or slope. Okay, so uphill or downhill po siya. The slope m of a line can be computed by finding the quotient of rise and run. That is, m is equal to rise over run. The rise refers to the vertical change or the change in y coordinate, while the run is the horizontal change or change in x coordinate. So magiging ganito po siya. M is equal to rise over run. Vertical change, yung rise po natin. Tapos yung run po natin ay horizontal change. Okay, we have here the illustration. Ito po yung change in y coordinate. Ito po yung vertical change. Tapos yung horizontal change is the change in x coordinate. Okay, since the y-axis is the vertical line and the x-axis is the horizontal line, the formula to be used in solving the slope when the line runs through the points. What if given yung dalawang points? Di ba? May dalawang points po siya. So, meron po tayong value, dalawang value ni x at saka dalawang value ni y. So, our formula is magiging slope is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1. Ito po yung change in the y coordinate. May dalawang value po sa ating y, di ba? Kasi dalawang points. Tapos, x sub 2 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Change in x coordinate. Okay, may dalawang value po sa x po natin. Okay, so example, find the slope m of the line that passes through the points 2 and 4 and 5 and 8. So our first point is 2 and 4 and our second point is 5 and 8. So solution, we will let x sub 1 and y sub 1. So since our first point is 2 and 4, our value of x is 2 and our value of y is 4. So our x sub 1 is 2 and our y sub 1 is 4. Okay? So our second point is x sub 2 and y sub 2. So the value of x sub 2 is 5 and the value of y sub 2 is 8. So therefore, ito na po siya. X sub 1 is equal to 2, y sub 1 is equal to 4, and x sub 2 is equal to 5, and y sub 2 is equal to 8. So using the formula, substitute lang po natin to. We have y sub 2 na, di ba? Y sub 2 minus y sub 1. Our y sub 2 is 8 and our y sub 1 is 4. Substitute po natin dito. So magiging 8 minus 4. Tapos meron po tayong numerator na x sub 2 minus x sub 1. Our x sub 2 is 5 and our x sub 1 is 2. So 5 minus 2. Simplify. So our m is equal to 8 minus 4, that is 4. 5 minus 2, that is 3. So therefore our slope is 4 over 3 or 4/3. Okay. So, to find the slope of a line using the equation itself, what if meron sa equation? So, these steps are used. So, first, once binigyan po tayo ng equation, linear equation or an equation of a line, i-change lang po natin yung equation into y standard form or the slope-intercept form, which is in the form of y is equal to mx plus b. Okay, y is equal to mx plus b. Then, determine the numerical coefficient of x. Okay, numerical coefficient of x, which is m, is the slope of the line. So, once ma-determine natin yung numerical coefficient of x, yan na po yung slope natin. Okay, for example, with this one, find the slope of the following. Y is equal to 2x plus 3. So, y is equal to 2x plus 3. The equation is already in the y standard form or the slope-intercept form, which is y is equal to mx plus b. So, the slope, which is the value of m, in the equation is 2. So, since naka-slope-intercept form na po siya, so, hahanapin natin yung numerical coefficient ni x, which is, sa ating example, is 2. So, therefore, 2 is our slope. Oh, that's it. Simple lang, di ba? Basta naka-slope intercept form na po siya or y standard form. So, what if ang binigay niya is standard form ito? 3x plus 2y is equal to 6. So, this is a standard form. So, what we're going to do is, we will rewrite this one or change this one into y standard form or the slope intercept form. So magiging 3x plus 2y is equal to 6. Dapat si y yung maiwan sa left side, lahat doon sa right side. So since si y yung maiwan sa left side, so we will add both sides. Addition property of equality, we will add both sides by negative 3x para makancel si 3x dito sa left side. Tapos ma-add po yung negative 3x sa right side. So magiging 2x is equal to, rearrange, negative 3x plus 6. Diba? Then, we will multiply both sides by 1/2 or multiplication property of equality para ma-cancel out natin si 2 para maiwan si y. Diba? Para magiging y is equal to mx plus b na po siya. So, multiply both sides by 1/2. So, ma-cancel out natin si 2. Maiwan si y. Dito sa kabila naman, meron pa tayong 1/2 times negative 3x. So, magiging, ano ito siya? Diba? Negative 3 over 2x. Okay. Tapos yung 6, 1/2 times 6. So, 6 divide 2, that is 3. So, ito na po siya. Y standard form or slope intercept form. So, yung numerical coefficient po ng ating x, which is negative 3 over 2 or negative 3/2, this will be our slope. So, therefore, the slope is, or the slope m is negative 3/2 or negative 3 over 2. So, that's it. Ganyan lang po. Rewrite the standard form into slope intercept form. Tapos, yung numerical coefficient ni x, yan po yung slope natin. Okay, so for day 4, to find the slope of a line given the graph. What if graph po yung binigay niya? Hindi points, hindi equation, kundi graph. Okay? So, these are the steps for finding the slope of a line given the graph. Since alam po natin yung slope is equal to rise over run. Okay, select 2 points on the line. Then count the rise. How many units do you count? Up. Kung papunta tayo sa taas, positive. Kung papunta po sa baba or down is negative to get from one point to the next. Record this number as your numerator. Okay? Okay, yan po yung rise po natin, di ba? Rise, count the rise. For our run, count the run. How many units do you count? Left or right? Di ba? Run. X or the horizontal change. So, kung papunta tayo sa left, dapat negative. Okay, kung papunta tayo sa right, dapat positive. Then, we will record that one. That will serve as our denominator. Then, simplify the fraction if possible. Okay, so we have here the graph. Ito po yung graph natin. Yung isang point po natin is negative 2 and negative 1. Diba? Ito po yung isang point natin. Tapos yung isang point po natin is positive 3 and positive 3. Okay, so, sa rise po natin, depende kung saan tayo masimula. Dito, papunta dito, or dito, papunta dito sa taas. Try natin. Dito sa taas, papunta dito sa isang point. So, rise natin is we will count or the change in y-axis or the vertical change. Diba? Ito po yung point. Papunta dito sa point. So, pababa po tayo. Diba? Okay, kasi andito yung point sa baba. So, galing dito, count lang po tayo. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since pababa po tayo, so record natin yan yung ating numerator na negative 4. Okay, so negative 4. So, count the run. Papunta po tayo dito. Galing dito, so papunta sa left, di ba? So, ito po yun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so that will be our denominator. Negative 5 kasi papunta po tayo sa left. So, negative 4 over negative 5. So, negative number divided by a negative number, the result is positive. So, therefore, our slope is positive 4 over 5. Or whatever the result of the negative 4 divided by negative 5, that is our slope, positive. So, what if dito tayo masimula? Dito sa point, papunta sa taas. Katulad ng example po natin. Okay, so, galing dito, papunta sa taas. Ano ba tayo? Pataas, di ba? Change in y-axis. Okay, rise po natin. 1, 2, 3, 4. That is positive 4. Di ba? So, papunta sa right side, yung run po natin. So, magiging ganito. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Still, positive 4 over positive 5. So, whatever the result of positive 4 divided by 5 is the same as the result of negative 4 over negative 5 or negative 4 divided by negative 5. The result is positive. So, that's it. Our slope is 4 over 5. Okay, so Example, we have this one. This point and this point. Diba? So, ito po yung rise natin, ito po yung run natin. Okay? So, galing dito, papunta dito, count na po tayo, yung change ng ating y-axis. So, ito po yung point natin, 1, 2, 3. So, since papunta sa baba, so that is negative 3. Then our run, change in y-axis or the horizontal change, galing dito, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, that's positive 4. So, our numerator is negative 3. Our denominator is positive 4. So, it's negative 3 over 4, our slope. Or simply as negative 3 fourth. Kung baliktad naman, galing dito, papunta dito. So, ito po yung change ng ating y-axis. So, count lang po tayo. Galing dito, 1, 2, 3. That is positive 3, our numerator. Then, ang ating run, change ang ating horizontal change po natin, horizontal change po natin or the change in x axis po natin. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is negative 4. So, positive 3 over negative 4. Diba? The question now is negative 3 over positive 4 is the same as positive 3 over negative 4? Yes, the same. Diba? Kasi, negative number divided by a positive number is negative ang yung result. Tapos, positive number divided by a negative number or negative number divided by positive number, negative yung result. Positive number divided by negative number, negative yung result. So, negative 3 over 4 is the same sa positive 3 over negative 4. Kasi, if we simplify that one, the result is still negative. Okay, so I hope na-gets nyo yung point ko. Okay, once again, it's me, Teacher Koy of Easy Math Tutorial. Thanks for watching and see you in my next video.